Hello there and welcome to a very quick video today.
Are you sure about that?
Because I noticed Lego have started updating their retiring soon sets and have actually started retiring sets. Just so you know, there were 202 products last night when I prepared this video, and since then 3 of them have already retired. So I thought I'd make a video similar to my 500 subscriber special we made last year. Last year we hit 500 subscribers around December time, and I made a video going through and basically smash or pass, but Lego retiring soon edition. It was a fun video to make. Definitely go back and watch it. If you haven't, I'll leave it on the end screen. You don't have to look for it. But there are 199 and I have made note of a few either good deals or sets that I think you should pick up. There are only 5 good deals that I at least was interested in. Check them out. There are 199 and counting down sets retiring at the end of this year. They have started pulling them early. Most of them will probably be city sets. Usually Star Wars, Marvel and other licensed themes do end up retiring about New Year. So they give you enough chance to get them. But first up, one of the sets that isn't on a sale that I think you should pick up if you are interested is the Mos Eisley Cantina. I went back and checked through my bank. I had pre-ordered this off lego.com, £319.99 without any discount, apparently, according to the corresponding email. So it's interesting that it's gone up in price, but it hasn't gone up as much as it will when it retires. Now, to put this into perspective, I think the Cloud City set is worth like 500 odd pound, and I think that might have even been cheaper than this Cantina. So these UCS sets, well, this is part of the Master Builders series, but it's almost akin to the UCS sets, really. So these go up so much in value, and looking at all the exclusive minifigures from Garandon to Ponda Baba and all the other minifigures and aliens in between, those alone are going to be worth probably about half of the entire set. And of course, they are using a lot of tan bricks, so the part out value might not be quite as good. But if you do want to buy this set and are looking at getting it later down the line, perhaps spare some points, use up all your insiders points and put some cash towards it this year and pick it up before it retires. Not necessarily off lego.com, but keep an eye out. John Lewis, Smiths, and if you're not in the UK, don't look at either of them because importing this might cost you what it would to get it through Lego. But have a look at your local Lego stores for any sort of sales, discount deals. It's a great set. I personally have picked it up and actually remodeled it into a cantina for my Lego city. The minifigures are amazing, and even down to the little Jawa shop and speeder. It's a really fun build. The experience, you're gonna enjoy it. But so the first sale, it's going to be a controversial one, and you can see what's coming up because I have actually hearted them so that I don't forget which ones I want to talk about. There are a few good ones like the Holiday Main Street, but I only want to talk about the ones I think you should be paying attention to. And first off, Icons of Play. I know it's not entirely popular. I don't exactly know the footballers that are involved, but you're getting half a football pitch. It's an amazing set. Honestly, I was almost tempted to pick it up when I saw it was 40% off on lego.com, as well as I think over the weekend we had for Lego Insiders double insider points, which really was the time to get them. But there are a few more insider sales going on at least until Black Friday. I'm not quite sure how long these are lasting, and considering this video might be going up the Saturday after Black Friday, I do apologize if some of these are over. But Icons of Play is a really good set. Again, 40% off, down from £90 to £54, which I don't know if you've been paying attention to any of the other themes through other sets throughout the years, but there used to be, I think, Character Building or a company like that did a few football sets, and they were so expensive, and they came with football base plates. I think it was something like 12 plates to make up an entire football pitch. So you're not looking at many different parts. This is actually brick built through Lego, not to mention the icons that it comes with. It comes with a crowd as well. You can mix them up. I think you do get 2 different types of kits, and they're currently also on the Pick a Brick wall, which they might be retiring soon off that alongside the set. So if you're a fan of football, definitely keep an eye on this because this is probably the closest thing you'll get to a football playset before they bring out another display stadium. Also, Ghostbusters Ecto 1. I've mentioned this a few times recently. If you're a fan of Ghostbusters, it's a really cool set. It's a massive vehicle. It's very expensive because of how big it is. but it's one of the few ones that are mostly, as far as I'm aware, brick built, as opposed to being a Technic model like the giant Dodge Charger, which is probably selling for about a similar price. That might be a little cheaper at retail value, but there is an insider's deal as of recording this video. Again, it might be up, but Endgame Final Battle. It was a bit controversial for the minifigures that it included. I think there is a great selection. I think actually this might be the best selection of minifigures in a Marvel set for a while. Usually you can look at it and go, I wish it had so-and-so, and maybe they couldn't include so-and-so. I think for a display piece, they've nailed it on the minifigures, especially for the corresponding scene in the movie where you've got all the heroes teaming up against Thanos. And again, quite a good discount on that, 95 down to $75.99 with the insider's price. And I'm sure you'll be able to find it at this price, if not cheaper, elsewhere, especially here in the UK. Now, a non-insider's deal, just in case you haven't joined the Insiders Club, in which case, why not? It's completely free. You earn points back on Lego, you get discounts, but if you don't want to, that's fair enough. We've got Main Street, which is a set I had my eye on for quite a while, and I've looked at it so much, I sort of don't want to pick it up anymore. But if this was on last year for 40% off, again, similar to the Icons, which is another non-insiders discount, £75 for basically half a Lego city. I mean, this would take up about 3/4 of my city behind me. So this is a great way to start a Lego city, add a few bricks to it and, you know, flourish it out. Perhaps you have one of the old road plates or have a store near you that has it. It'd be a great set to pick up to start. And again, 125 down to 75. It's hard to pass on an offer that good. We also have the Pirate Snob Fighter, which is the 5th and final discount. One other set in this video. We won't go on too much longer. Reduced from £30 to $20.99. 30% off. It would have been nice to see 33%, if I'm honest, and get it down to $19.99, which is at that new battle pack region, in which case perhaps we could have even got 2 more figures. But the set is amazing. I know Vane isn't too popular, having only showed up for a few scenes, if that, in Mandalorian, but Vane's going to be in Skeleton Crew. If this character plays an important role like we are shown by the trailers, this set's going to be worth well over £30 in the aftermarket. In fact, the minifigure might even go for as much as $20.99 if not enough people have this minifigure and are willing to part with it. I'm not parting with mine. He stayed in my collection for, well, as long as I hope I can keep him. Now, the final set is thankfully right at the top of the page, so we don't have to scroll too far. The 332nd Ahsoka Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Now, you're probably saying, you're probably typing your comment already, why did I pick this one? There's another battle pack that's just as good. No one wants the Ahsoka clones. A load of people have wanted the Ahsoka clones, and I'm not just saying that because I picked up like 3 or 4 boxes of them, but once these retire, there's probably not going to be another chance for potentially forever of us getting Ahsoka clone troopers. Clone Wars has been and gone. They rarely ever touch again on the Clone Wars, and there are so many other clone troopers they can give us in a battle pack other than these Ahsoka clone troopers. We got one in a set ages ago. We finally got a battle pack. And I don't think we'd ever get another battle pack like this unless we get some more content with them. But even then, LEGO have already made a battle pack. They only ever redo Yoda Starfighter, Luke Landspeeders, and Millennium Falcons. So I don't think we'll be seeing any more Ahsoka clone troopers. If you did want to get some and haven't picked them up, just know they are retiring. And that is all. They are my top 5 sales and my other 2 sets I think you should be picking up if you don't already own, and if you do want them. Again, the resale value on these sets isn't going to be great, but if you do want them in your collection, be sure to get some of these retiring sales. Perhaps you even find some of the battle packs on clearance, and that would be an absolute steal. But that is all for today's video. Check out the video I mentioned earlier at the bottom of your screen, and thank you for making it to the end. Be sure to drop a like on your way out, and may the bricks be with you always.